Good morning, everybody. It is now entering July, which is the hottest time of the year for the South Alabama. I would like to show you talk about a perennial bulb that is my absolute favorite that I planted everywhere in my garden for the summer color, because I do not want to come out and take care of the plant every single day during the summertime. I just do not enjoy doing gardening under the high heat. And this is Caladium. All right, well, let's talk about Caladium today. So I know there's a lot of impression of Caladium can only be planted under the shade in the south. And I will tell you that with the new variety that they come out nowadays, it is no longer the true. Some of the variety that I pick they are actually full sun tolerant. That means they can be planted under full sun and they will not be burned. And these will actually look beautifully with this huge leaf, very big leaf. From I would say June all the way to November. A lot of the time, depends. Some of them come out in April and then they will be finished like probably around August. Some of them will come out later and then they'll finish later in the season. But I will introduce a few of them to you and show you. So this right here, I want to show you. This is White Queen. So White Queen, if you plant them under, this is a shade spot. You can see how beautiful the color. I love the red color vein under in the white leaf, and they have this dark green vein in between. Also, super duperly cool. It is now planting together with my what is this? Hydrangeas. This is my Japanese hydrangeas. How cool is that? And they look beautiful together. You can see this is under the shade. I have another in deep shade, and they still come out. This is partial shade, and I have an all the way until this is the full sun. So when they are the full sun, they'll have less white and more red, but they're still beautiful like this. I have it next to my enchilada, and which is really gorgeous. Yeah. And next, I have this is a heart to heart splash of wine. Look at that. Look at that color. I love how they have this pink color splash on the leaf. Not a single leaf actually look the same, as you can see. They look gorgeous together with coleus. This is my coleus. And they just look so beautiful together. And of course, they look beautiful together with my, this is oak leaf hydrangeas, the Gatsby Moon. I am very, very happy to see Gatsby Moon actually turn pink instead of brown under this 100 degrees heat. This is amazing. Because other hydrangeas will turn brown by now, they will be burned. And I have rain, I have a lot of rain, and it's still holding up so well. And more splash of wine. You see how big is the leaf. This is my hand. And I will show you how they look like. This is under the shady spot. And I will show you how it looks like and it's under the full sun. Wait up. Alright, this is under full sun. All these are under full sun. Look at that. How beautiful they are. So beautiful and so bushy. No effect, no burning at all. And I do not even water these spots a lot of the time because they are not that convenient to water, and they are fine. They really do not need to be watered much at all. Look at that color. How can you say no to this color? And it just looks so good when you do that in along the garden bed. So behind that I have my roses and my camellia, and they are not in season right now. And they still looks really good because of my caladium. And this right here is angel wings. I have it together with some of my splash of wine. And this one has a little bit more lacy You can see it's more like ruffling leaf, and I think it's really cool as well. They are also good for shade and until the full sun. Not as vigorous as the splash of wine, as you can see. That one do better under some shade, but it is definitely still can be done under the full sun. Now this is the most amazing and biggest leaf you can get for Caladium, in my opinion. This is red splash. Look at that. I can easily get a 2 feet leaf with this one. And I grow them in mass. You can see I grow them along the entire garden bed right here. It just makes this garden bed look so good because of this Caladium. Look at how big it is. Pretty crazy how big it is. I have it in front of my this is my I think it's a something tiger. I don't remember. Bengal tiger? I don't remember. This is my, what is this called? I forgot. My brain. Is it Calla lily? No, it's not Calla lily. Canna. It's Canna lily. Yeah. It has beautiful color on the leaf, and I think they look so good together like this. Just look at how. You need to do if you want to grow Caladium, I will highly recommend you do it at the mass planting. It is also very good at suppressing weed. You see, I have no weeds along the edge of the garden bed. And I do not want to pull weeds at this area because at the back is deep woods and I have lots of mosquito over there. I just don't want to go near that area. Let me show you another one that I like. Alright, so this is another one I like. This is called Heart to Heart Flatter Me. Is also really beautiful. This is under full sun. And when you go along the path, I plant it along my pathway, which you see is gorgeous, right? Like this way. As you go along the path, you get more and more shade, but it still get a lot of sun at this spot. And they're really good. This is a ginger snap. Ginger snap is also another good variety. They do really well under the full sun, no problem at all. But this is the heart to heart. So Provo Winner has come up with some really good Caladium recently. You can look at the color. It's just absolutely beautiful. See that? This is Mesmerized. Heart to Heart Mesmerized. Again, this one I also have it under full sun on the other side, which I will show you later. But yeah, it is also another good one. This is a Burning Heart, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this is Burning Heart. This one I would say is not that great for full sun for me. It is good under the shade, under the partial shade at least, but under full sun it can get burned, I think. Let me give you guys another look. All right, this right here is called Pink Cloud. Pink Cloud is a variety that come out very early in spring, I would say. I think it started in, let me think, end of April. So this will be the first Caladium that actually finished for me. I have it together with my roses. So when my roses was blooming in the April, they bloom. They're growing together, and they do a really nice like basic for it, and it looks good along the pathway, like I say. Let me show you another one. All right, this is my super full sun. Just ignore the weed. I cannot make it. I cannot make it in time to pull them. Just ignore them. This is as I told you, this is a Mesmerized, Heart to Heart Mesmerized by Proven Winner. I say it's doing really good under the full sun. No burn, guys, zero burn. And I like the shape of the leaf. It's like a triangular type, so it goes well together with Ginger Snap because they have the similar leaf size. Ginger Snap is another good one as well. So yep, there you go. So now you see how I actually use the Caladium to help tie my garden together at every single corner. I just absolutely love how it really tied my garden well entirely from the full sun area over that woods area. Just kind of like shape form the landscape along the edge of my garden bed. So I highly recommend you to grow this perennial. It's definitely something that is worth having in your garden, and we do not need to dig them out and store them at all in our zone. Okay, the snow, the frost, it doesn't do any harm to them. Okay, so there you go. Hope it helps today. And if you have any question again, or you also want to share your experience growing Caladium in our area, feel free to give me a comment, put in a comment and let me know. And I'll talk to you all next time. Bye.